My biological father is Dr. Umar.
I beg your pardon?
Like, really, he should be in jail. Like, I'm not even joking with y'all right now. It's a lot about him that y'all don't know. He's a crazy, sick man.
This for you, Dr. Umar. You worse than the people that you out here talking about and taking people money, talking about you building and opening up a school. You ain't opening up nothing, dog-faced lying doctor. You ain't no doctor. You a liar, dog. You won't even go make a relationship with your grown daughter. She don't need to put her mama on the phone. She 21 or 22 years old. You call your daughter.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what, we got a bunch of brand new products, and we also got some products we're trying to get up out of here, all right? We got our new Presidential Seal tumbler, so get it today. Also, if you go to the sales section, 60% off. This is really, truly March Madness. 60% off all of your favorite products. I overdid it. I got too much of this stuff, and I want y'all to get it out so we can get new products. Some of it we will bring back. Some of it we will never bring back. So go on and get it today. Also, I want to tell you guys about a huge partnership with Spice and Tea Exchange in Prescott, Arizona. These are my favorites. So you can go and check it out, but I'm just going to give y'all a hint. The Kahuna garlic salt, my wife literally carries it in her purse, unlike Hillary Clinton, who lied about it. My wife carried this stuff everywhere. We put it everywhere. The tea, the bourbon and chestnut tea, I absolutely love. And the Alderwood smoked sea salt, I put them on my steaks when I grill my steaks, and they're absolutely phenomenal. You can get them right here at the Officer Tatum store, or you can just put it in Tatum store. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. All right, let me go to Dr. Umar Johnson real quick. Some of y'all know who Dr. Umar Johnson is. He's a complete idiot in my personal opinion. And there's rumors that he don't take care of his kids. Now, if you haven't seen some of the stuff that Dr. Umar Johnson says, you know, this guy is probably one of the most racist people in American history. And because he's black, he can get away with it. I have seen Dr. Umar Johnson literally say that black people should never date white women. He called white women snow bunnies. I mean, he literally go down the gamut of saying why white people are inferior to black people. It's insane that he get away with it.
Let me ask you a question, Dr. Umar. Are you totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why. It's not because... Cut it out, Envy. Cut it out, Envy.
Don't do that, Envy. I'm going to be having a serious conversation.
We have a name for it. We have a name for it.
Okay.
The Snow Bunny Crisis.
Okay.
I'm against the Snow Bunny Crisis.
People that just say love is love, right?
Who believes love is love?
I mean, that's most people's answer.
Most who? That might be most black people. Love ain't love for most white folks. Everything white people do has a political purpose. Ain't no love is love with white folks.
Would we be considered racist if we only date within our race?
No, that's what you call race loyalty. Racism is a group system.
Yeah.
Of exploitation, discrimination, oppression, bias, where one group seeks to deny all members of another group their fair share of resources, opportunities, and privileges. You know why you can't be a racist? You don't own a damn thing white people need in order to live.
True.
White people need you for nothing, but you need them.
Black people don't have a racial ego. You disrespect Chinese, they gonna come at your ass. You disrespect the European Jews, they gonna come at your ass. You disrespect the Anglo-Saxons, they gonna come at you. You disrespect the Arabs, they're gonna come at your ass. You disrespect the Mexicans, they're gonna come at your ass. You disrespect black folks. We will forgive you, and we will ask you to be more compassionate and understanding.
And this is why they hate blacks in America so much, the white power structure. We're the only non-white people in the country who cannot be sent home. Right. You cannot be deported. Slavery destroyed your cultural, psychological, and intellectual connection to your ancestral homeland. If the Ghanaian get on your nerve, he go back to Ghana. If the Puerto Rican gets on your nerves, he go back to Puerto Rico. If the Afro-Cuban gets on your nerves, he or she go back to Cuba. If the Chinese get on your nerves, send them back to China. If the East Indian gets on your nerves, send them back to India. If the Arab gets on your nerve, send them back to one of the Middle Eastern states. But when American Africans get on your nerves, where do you deport us to? Most American Africans are so brainwashed, they think they're American. So you cannot deport them because this is what they identify with most.
But the crazy thing is that I guess he has a daughter somewhere, allegedly. She kind of looked like him a little bit. That he has a daughter that people are now claiming that he don't even take care of. So he's on here bashing white people. He's on here talking about masculinity, talking about fathers and all this other stuff. And I guess he has a daughter that he don't take care of, allegedly. Now, y'all know I'm a very fair and balanced individual. I know how dirty women can be with these kids. I know how dirty women can be with child support. I know how they can lie and have their kids lie about their daddy because mama hate the daddy. And mama talk crazy about the daddy every day of the week. And then the girl she want to be with mama, so she turn against her own daddy. I've seen that happen. This could be a situation like that. But Umar Johnson talks so much trash that you would think he got his stuff lined up before he start really bashing white people. And also black people that don't think like him. Here's one video of his daughter and what she had to say. Roll the clip.
Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a and it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair. And, deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever. But you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You moving backwards.
Hold the phone.
Moving back.
This unfortunately happens all too often in a lot of communities, but especially the black community. With these people having outside kids and kids that don't know kids.
There's a lot of slander going on. There's a lot of lies being pushed out there. There's people trying to use my name to build themselves up. I just want you to be really, really careful right now. Be patient, stay focused. Be patient, stay focused. Be patient, stay focused, brothers and sisters. Y'all know me too well. Y'all know my love for children is too strong. Y'all know me too well for anybody to be coming out the woodworks telling you they've been trying to reach me where my number has been public for 20 years. Listen, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to listen. My phone number has been the same for 20 years. So anybody telling you they've been trying to reach me and my phone number hasn't changed in 20 years, mind you, I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time. I'm on the street in Philadelphia all the time. I have events in Philadelphia all the time. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere. And you've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now.
I'm just giving you an example because this is not something I read in a book. This is something I know. My grandfather, on my mama's side, I'm not even mentioning the grandfather on my dad's side because we didn't get to know him until later in life. And then, we didn't get a chance to experience anything with him. But my grandfather on my mama's side, we met this man. We talked to him, later in life because he wasn't around when my mom was young for whatever reason. People have their reasons, right? He got a reason why, but I don't think it's a good enough reason. Obviously, he passed away since. But when he died, we went to the funeral and we realized at the funeral that we got a whole nother side of our family that we never met at all. And you got to think, one side of our family come from the South, kind of behind the curve a little bit, in poverty, illiterate to a certain degree. And I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but that's just what it was. You know, my grandmother couldn't read for a very long time. I don't think she still is strong at reading because she had my mom when she was very young and she couldn't go to school. So there's reasons behind it. Their family members in prison and drugs. And then on another side of the family, they got doctors and lawyers. And I think we got an oil benefit that the whole family get, like oil money. And like it's a whole nother side of our family that they never knew us and we never knew them. Maybe they heard of us, but we had no idea they existed. And all of our life, you know, we were thinking that our family lineage is like right here. This is where we at, in the hood and all this stuff. And not to know that we also have a side of our family that are very successful black people. It was crazy to me that we had that experience. And now, you know, we still keep in touch with some of our family members on the other side, but this stuff happens all the time. You know, and the crazy thing is that my mama was some outside kid that my grandfather had that nobody knew about. And at the funeral, people were shocked because they didn't know he had another kid. Some of them didn't really know. But I tell you this, I was on 23andMe. I was on Ancestry.com. Craziest thing. I'm not going to give too much because it's kind of something that's personal with the family. But I'm on Heritage.com. You know, what is it called? Not 23andMe, but Ancestry.com. I'm building my family tree. I put my grandfather in there. And then obviously my mama and my brother came from his tree. A lady messaged me, hey, I'm kind of interested because you saying that Johnny is your grandfather. I only know Johnny to have one wife and one kid. I said, ma'am, are you sitting down? I swear, I promise I texted this. I said, ma'am, are you sitting down? Because Johnny had my mama when my grandmama was 12. So you know what happened in that situation. He said didn't. You say what you want. My grandma was 12. She was actually 11. She gave birth when my mom was 12. So the lady had no idea that this happened, obviously because Johnny was trying to hide it probably. He wanted nobody to ever know this ever happened. So when she did all that, she messaged me and she was, I could see her emotions in the message. She said, oh my God, what? So anyway, that's why this story kind of, put it back on the screen. That's why this story resonates. And that's why I don't think it's so far-fetched to think that this guy, Umar Johnson, is an activist. Black queens. Black men should only be with black queens. And the black queen is, and the snow bunny. And he do all this. And like, bro, why haven't you talked to your daughter? I understand how it feels to be wanting, your baby mama you feel like she a nut and you don't want to talk to her and you wish she would disappear. I know how that feel to a certain degree when you're upset with somebody you have a kid with and it's not working out. But you can't let that dictate how you treat your kid. That person, you don't never have to like them. You don't never have to talk to them. You don't never have to like them. You can think they're a piece of crap. Who cares? Your kid ain't got nothing to do with it. So at minimum, you can at least allow your kid to have the closure to call you and talk to you if they ever need anything from you. Even if they denied you their whole life, they kids, they don't know no better, they hurt. You should at least let them hear them out and let them vent to you because you did give birth, or you created this child. All right, roll the clip.
Backward. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. So, yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video off by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the black community. And as an activist, I I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the black community so much. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side. And
all right,
let's
get to the next clip. I think she's very genuine about this. You know, people be making up stuff to go viral. I feel like she's genuine. I feel like she ain't making this up about Umar Johnson. I think she's genuinely feeling some type of way. And I know, I don't know the feeling because I knew my mom and my dad and all this stuff. But my grandparents were, it was some gaps in there that kind of bothered me. I wish I'd had a chance to I wish my grandfather was still alive today, both of them, so I can know who I am. Let me just say this real quick. This is one thing that I think people miss that happens in the black community that I know that I don't often talk about because I got other stuff to talk about. But like a lot of black men struggle with their identity because they don't know who they are. They don't know where they came from. When you don't know who your father is, it's impossible for you to know where you came from. You can create a new identity, but you would never know if you came from a line of lions or you came from a nobody lineage. And, you know, when I did the Ancestry.com, it really helped me realize that where I came from and the type of men that was a part of my lineage. And the crazy thing is that my oldest son, his middle name, and I didn't know this, his middle name is actually the first name of my great-grandfather. And that was pretty cool to find out. But this is something that goes on in the black community that's one of those residual effects that people don't understand. It's not just the fatherless homes. It's that a young man has no identity if he don't know his daddy. And then if a young man don't know his grandfather, he definitely don't have any identity because his only identity is in his dad. You don't know who your grandfather is and your great-grandfather. And I'm not saying white people uniquely have an advantage with this, but I think a lot of white people know who their grandparents are. They know their grandparents was working in the oil mines or something like that, or the granddaddy owned this building, or he used to own this company, or your grandfather used to be this and that. And then you feel like a sense of like, I belong to something. Like I was a part of, you know, this community being built 100 years ago because my family did this. My family had some connections here. And I'm not saying all white people like that. Some people, white people don't know their daddies either. But I'm saying that makes a big difference in knowing where you came from and where you're going. But anyway, I skipped this because this is just her talking again. I'm going to go to this lady named Tia Kemp. I don't know if this is a grandma or I don't know how she related to Umar Johnson's daughters, but she literally goes ham on this one. Is this censored? Okay, roll the clip.
Let me tell you something, bro. This for you, Dr. Umar. Yo big, fat, sloppy, bad body, flea market shirts wearing wanna be woke behind you, big liar. All you do, you a culture vulture. Stop lying. You worse than the people that you out here talking about and taking people money, talking about you building and opening up a school. You ain't opening up nothing, dog-faced lying doctor. You ain't no doctor. You a liar, dog. You won't even go make a relationship with your grown daughter. She don't need to put her mama on the phone. She 21 or 22 years old. You call your daughter. I went over there and left some comments on your page, and I'm finna go back right now and see if you done blocked me, you nappy face hating snow bunnies. You probably done had something about some snow bunnies. I don't know. You got some dog secrets that need to be told. You always in somebody's business and worry about somebody's business and lying to people, trying to get people to donate money to you, but you're a big liar, dog. You ain't standing on your own business, bruh. I'm finna go to your page right now, dog. If you block me, because the people saying you blocking them. They saying you blocking them. Nah, you ain't blocked me yet. You ain't blocked me, sucker. Listen, you big, fat, big, wide, wannabe. Dog, stop with all that old wannabe Farrakhan. You need to stop it. Call your daughter. Nobody don't care nothing about you paid no child support for no years. Who cares? They always think a check means something. Call your child, stupid. Out here telling people what to do with themselves. You old buzzard. I can't stand a silly. Y'all hop over there to his page and leave comments and tell him to call his daughter. You tell him to call his daughter. That's what he need to do. She say she ain't even met her other siblings. You dusty, crusty, musty, big bow. You look like you a stink hairy old taco meat chest bow. I bet you is. I know you is. You dust mite you. I can't stand these get out here and act like they saw this and that, and then all their secrets come out. Just lying. Oh, culture vulture, man. Y'all can believe that sucker if you want to. I used to follow him. I been unfollowing him. He do too much. He act like he hate women. He do. Over there ain't even talk to your child. Talking about some streamer. So what is she talking about what's really going on in her life? Why she gotta be a struggling streamer? What type of father is you dust mite?
Now, I know people may have a problem with that woman saying that, but I don't have a problem with somebody calling out a man who ain't take care of responsibilities, yet he yelling at everybody else to take care of their responsibilities. That's one of the problems that I see in the melanated community, is that these brothers will get on TV, Sean King, I mean, you go down the list, Umar Johnson, all these people get on TV and talk so reckless about white people and, oh, the white man, white supremacy. It's like, nah, man, if y'all would step up for your own people, black people would be doing so much better.
Meanwhile, does your mom hate him too? Of course she do. Because he put his hands on her. What's wrong with him? He should be a jail. Like, really, he should be in jail. Like, I'm not even joking with y'all right now. It's a lot about him that y'all don't know. He's a crazy, sick man. How long was they together? I don't know. They met in college. I don't know how long they was together, but he was with his other child. He was with her mom for 5 years. That's what she told me over the phone. But I don't know how long him and my mom was together. So he's a woman abuser? Yes, he is. And a liar and a hypocrite. Yeah, all those things. Yeah, she left him. And then this man got on the internet and said, my mom wanted to marry him. That's a lie. That's a lie. Why would my mom want to marry somebody that put his hands on her? This man is a and I can't stand him.
If your fathers would just stop sleeping with these women that they don't like and then not being a part of their kids' life. Now, I know women make it hard on dads. Don't get me wrong, bro. I've seen worse. You know, I cannot confirm or deny that I've had issues that I don't even want to go down that path. I'm trying to build a positive thing going. But women do men real dirty when it comes to these kids, man. They leverage the kids. They hold the kids as like a little pawn that they dangle. Or you don't want to do this? Well, you can't see the kid. Or the kid, you don't like me no more? Or you don't want to do what I want you to do? Well, you can't have a kid around you. Not because you're a good dad and you take care of the kids, you financially stable, you pay child support, none of that, man. They don't like you. They don't want you to be with the kid. And they'll obstruct, they'll hurt your feelings, they'll do everything they can to make you walk out of that kid's life. Go on out, that's what you want to do. You want to leave anyway. Go ahead, walk out their life. And the kid don't even know they acting like this. And if you're a good father, the kid probably will never know until they get grown. You be wanting to tell them though. I know dads be wanting to tell them, like, let me tell you what your mama did to me all these years. Let me tell you how she treated me. You remember when I didn't go to that thing? It wasn't because I didn't want to be there. It's because the woman did all this crazy stuff to me. She wouldn't even let me out. You know, when you couldn't hear from me for a minute, that wasn't me. She blocked me and wouldn't let me talk to you. And I'm not saying that's my story. I'm saying I've seen it. Mama taking me to court so I can't see you. Not me. My homeboy had a situation like that. Woman done took this man to court to try to prevent him from getting as much time with his son as he has. And I know my boy ain't perfect, you know, but he a dang good dad. I mean, the dude is an involved dad. He love his kids. He always playing and doing stuff with them. And I mean, he take him to his job. I mean, he come from a family of like a big family. He got tons of brothers and tons of family members and half brothers are like brothers. And I mean, he come from a loving, connected, big, large tent family. Even me and him are like family. We like brothers. We tell people we brothers. And that woman take him to court so he can't see the kid. Other woman, see, he got to get his stuff together. But other woman, she won't let him see the kid. I saw the email that she sent to the court before the court hearing. He don't put the kids in the car seat. This woman said he don't put the kids in the car seat. Just made it up so the judge could, I guess, get him in trouble. And then what did he do? He sent 400 pictures of the kids in the car seat while they in the car. Women can be really evil. So Umar, to a certain degree, I say I don't know his situation, but his daughter seemed genuine. And in the black community, if we would just come together and stop worried about white people, I think black people can see a level of success that they've never seen before. Go to church and talk about Jesus. Quit talking about Donald Trump and white people. Go to church and really believe the stuff that's in that Bible. Ain't no way in the world you can believe in white privilege and believe in Christ at the same time. That is antithetical to one another. It's no way you can believe both. You either believe Christ is sovereign over your life or you believe that he's not. He can't be sovereign over your life and the white man sovereign over your life. Those two things don't exist. Start loving your children and being there for them and marrying these women that you laying up with. And women, quit trying to act like you got to be a boss bae and you don't need no man. Yeah, you do need a man. That's why you're miserable right now. And you let little Tony come through every weekend. That's not no man. That's not love. That's not commitment. You want more than that. You don't want to just be a rental car. Okay? Quit lying to your kids and telling your young women that's cool and that's Sexy Red. Sexy Red got a sex tape online. Like, do you think she happy with that? No, that nasty girl. When she quit doing music, she ain't gonna have nothing to offer.